Timber Wolf Mountain. We meet again. This is where our series began, and it may well be where our series ends. But that's for another day. For now, let's just keep this fire going. We've got an hour and 46 minutes left on it. Well, roughly. We've established that this is, the fire rules are doing what they do, and the fire's lasting longer. Although this might not be the case here. Although, wasn't it when I went to sleep? I do feel like because this is a partly outdoor location, that the roof is not completely closed, I feel like, yeah, I do think that happened in the last episode. So yeah, the fire timer is continuing to give us a little bit of extra wiggle room. I'm going to get some water going on this here fire, and then we're going to go outside. Let's see, can I take a torch? Let me take a torch. How much time does that leave on it? Hour, 29 minutes? That's fine by me. Alright, I'm going to head back here. It is dark as all get out. My God. Feels like 8 degrees right now, which isn't terrible. I might even be able to justify chopping up a limb if it feels like 8 degrees. Here's another stick. I'm mainly just looking for fuel, as I mentioned, to keep the fire going. There's a limb. Ugh. Alright, so we did lose some condition, unfortunately. I hate that. Especially given that there was wood inside. Which there totally is. Oh, that water might still be there. Hang on. I still hear it. Oh, glorious. Alright, let's take that water out. Only a few minutes left on that. Perfect timing. I forgot about it again. Just to be honest. Totally forgot. Where's the door right now? Oh, there it is. I thought the door was on the other side. Close the door. Yeah, I mean, now, at least with that cedar firewood, I've got another 4 hours on the fire. And that will get us mostly through the night. There's this firewood here that I could just pile on. I will grab the fir firewood, I suppose, and put it on there. Because that's going to add another hour and a half. But let's see what I can eat now. I'm going to eat... Definitely not going to eat those sardines. I will eat this vegetarian airline food. I've got some cattails on me that I can chow on as well. But for now, I'm going to drink some water, and we are going to sleep. We're going to sleep and recover some of that condition we just lost. It really... One of the issues we've faced with the past several episodes, and this is why I was hoping to find a little bit more birch bark than I did recently, is we just... it's just been rough going. Yeah, so I slept for 10 hours there, but that wasn't an actual 10 hours. That was most of the rest of the night, though. Now there's 28 minutes left on the fire. Does seem like it's getting pretty warm out there. I suppose I do have to pile the rest of this on. There's also some wood that I can break down in the area. But this is to keep the fire going and... let's see. Let's break down this bench. And to keep us nice and warm. This will pass some time as well. Let's see. There's an open hatch. There is a shelf that I can break down. That's going to take an hour and 36 minutes. I've got that time. I do. Don't have as much to eat anymore, sadly. The good news about this blizzard happening right now is that the, oh, words come to me. The good thing about the blizzards happening right now is that it might blow over by the time the dawn rolls around. Maybe. So I will kind of cross my fingers for that eventuality. And hope that we have a nice start to the day. But there are still some additional crates in here that I can break down too, so let's break those down. Yes, I know. Workbench, storm lantern, And like I said, there's the shelf. So I will go ahead and break this down. It'll pass some time. But it'll also give us lots of fuel to add to this fire. Because we need to anyway. We need to rest for a while. I can't rest at the moment, actually, but I do think, yeah, the sun's up, so I can start to read, at least. I really, really wish I had just a little bit of birch. One more birch and I can make another birch bark tea. That would make me quite happy. One thing I can do for some calories is I can drink these teas as well. Okay, so let's sleep for as long as the game is going to allow. Yeah, it's just been a running issue with the condition settings in this series, condition recovery, etc., that we just haven't been able to stay very high above 50% condition the past several episodes. We haven't dropped, so if we had been able to maintain our condition a little better, if I hadn't had to go out and get fuel and lose condition and stuff like that, then I would have been able to perhaps, you know, get it up a little higher. Okay, that cedar firewood's still there. Good to know. I didn't know there was one more piece, but I think I'm going to leave that for now. There is also still this crate. I think I'll leave that for a future fire just in case. Let's look at this climber's journal again. The brightness is still janky, even though I fixed it. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here. They supposedly patched the brightness issue, but it's not looking like that at the moment. Okay. So I know roughly the way up. I know roughly where I need to go. 3 hours, 57 minutes left on that fire. Part of me does just want to go out and try and kill a deer and recover more condition while I'm here. All right, there's the wolf, finally. Okay. I was wondering where that guy was earlier. Yeah, part of me does just want to go kill a deer. Another part of me wants to just go ahead and start climbing the mountain, but I really want to see if I can regain condition even just a little bit. Let's see what we can accomplish by setting out in this direction. I'm trying not to piss that wolf off. It's like -6. Yay. You know, hang on.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, you probably can. There's birch back in this direction. So I'm going to go look for birch bark really quickly, because if I can find some birch bark, that gives me reasonable justification for hanging around and getting my health back up for a bit. Plus, I can, you know, dip back here and I'm scrounging for sticks, and yeah, there's potentially birch bark up here, so this is more fuel for the fire, potentially. I would love to have my condition a little bit higher before I... Yeah, the other issue is food. Unfortunately, that I don't have a lot of. So that's where potentially killing a deer comes in. Wasn't expecting to find this many sticks up here, though. That's nice. Sure would be nice to be able to just scrape birch bark off the trees, wouldn't it? That would make it too easy, though. Of course. So no birch bark, huh? Jennifer's being dramatic. So that's one of the old lines. That's confirmation that the old lines are still in the game. And maybe I was right in that previous episode. Maybe I haven't even noticed because I've been commentating. If I was more completely tuned into the game, might have picked up on it already, but maybe they're all in the game, both the old versions and the new versions, so she just says the same lines in different ways, which I think would be really cool. Here's another birch tree. Keep hearing that. I remember one commenter told me that that sound is like the sound of snow, just like kind of plopping to the ground. I guess that makes sense. But it's just a new environmental effect that I'm not used to at all. See? that noise, I'm like... The first thing I think, just because I've been playing with One Dark for a while, is footstep. It's totally a footstep, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's really cold. Well, okay. No birch bark. I could go back that direction and find more. Potentially. Although that's not guaranteed. Oh, hang on. Yeah, thanks to the blizzard blowing through, we actually do have some stuff on the ground that wasn't there before. Let's step inside. Notice, by the way, that the fire is at just maximum heat, so staying near it warms me up really fast. That's the good news. I mean, if I'm gonna go up there, I may as well grab the mountaineering rope. Tin of sardines, which I don't want to eat. I want to be able to recover condition. Thank you very much. The issue with the mountaineering rope is that I actually can't climb with my current load if I take all this with me. I could leave the books behind. Those are just kindling, because... Wait, well, that doesn't make any sense. Did I read those and not put them down? Why were they in the kindling section? Books typically are not in that section if they have been read in the past. Did they change that? They normally appear in the... in this section, I think, or one of these. I think it's in the tools section they normally appear. But I don't see them. So I guess they moved that. Yeah, see, the mountaineering rope is just ridiculously heavy. Got the one birch bark. I still have 3 emergency stems. I didn't realize that, so I could use a stem for crying out loud. That'll give me some condition back. That would be a way to get up to a higher location as well. Okay, well, let me look back outside now that I'm warm again. I want to see if I can spot... something I can kill. I can kill a wolf, but I'd prefer to kill a deer. If there's one nearby. Oh. Oh, there's definitely one nearby. There's a fresh kill. Wolf did my work for me. Hey, buddy. Hold still for a second. Oh, that's beautiful. This won't keep my fire going, but it'll keep food in my belly. I'd say I feel bad about what I just did, but I really don't. I really and truly don't. Okay, now the only issue... Oh man, that's a fresh kill. Alright. The only issue is that I can't stay out here for long. See what I mean? I'm getting 2 full steaks off. There's still plenty more meat, and that's almost all of my heat. Heat meter, so to speak. So, I am going to go back and cook this deer. This is worth it. This is going to give me fuel, help me potentially recover a little bit more condition while I'm hanging out. Again, it doesn't keep the fire going, per se. That's the only downside, but there are more sticks that I picked up. Oh man, don't hit hypothermic. Oh, I'm going to lose a condition or two. Point of condition or two for a second here. That's the struggle. The eternal struggle that I'm in right now. Every percentage point counts. Alright, good. Once again, going to the wrong tab. Alright, so those are going to cook for 45 minutes. I could just pass the time. I don't have to sit here. Let's see. I suppose I'll just pass the time. Let's eat one of them. Maybe even eat both. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to eat the other one. I might still have a little bit left. But, alright, so... yeah, there is still a good amount of that left, in fact. Nice. Still 3 hours, 34 minutes left on that fire. I don't know. Should I... I guess the best approach is to... there's also still cattails around the lake, which I can safely gather. The best approach might be to grab it, like, rather than 4 pounds at a time, 3 pounds at a time. That might be the way to do it. I see some more cattails laying around. Yeah, let's do 3 pounds at a time instead. Reasonable weather so far. Matter of fact, I'm going to step over here quickly, like, and grab some cattails. There is a bear that patrols nearby. I can't literally see the bear, but there is a known possibility of wildlife that I am acknowledging. Okay. There are some other cattails over near the... so that's where I'm trying to go. Up there to the peak of this lovely mountain we call Timberwolf. It's more cattails than I was expecting to find, so that's handy. Alright, I do see one, just one, in the thicket here. Okay, there's that. I am pleasantly surprised right now at how I'm faring temperature-wise. Like, my situation is not degrading as quickly as I would have thought. Still feels like 3 degrees, so I don't have forever to be lollygagging around out here, but I'm surprisingly okay at the moment. I may even be able to justify breaking down that cedar limb right there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk that. The past couple times I've done it, I have regretted it intensely. So. Okay. As I keep going to the wrong option. Alright, this one's just going to take 22 minutes. Let's eat it. Still going to have some left, in fact. 22 minutes until that's ready. Part of me wants to, while that's cooking, just to be efficient and not waste fire time, let me go back out and get more. The only thing is that I'm starting to get tired, which is not the worst thing. That gives me the ability to rest through the night. The key thing there, though, is that I need a fire that's going to last the whole time. So it's like, I want to rest, but I don't necessarily trust this cabin to get me through the night if a blizzard comes rolling in like it did last night. I don't trust it at all. There's still some cattails along this far ridge too. It may be best simply to employ that good old long dark philosophy of just forward momentum rather than trying to stay put for too long. That might be the thing to do. So let's go ahead and get, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to do all 4.4 pounds, because that's most of the rest of the deer. going to sprint back because this is going to wear me out a little bit. Okay, I don't think I'm in danger here.
Sure getting cold.
Now, the nice thing about having some meat, even if I don't take all the meat with me, having some here, it just means that I'll have calories that I can count on, not only for the journey, but possibly waiting for me when I get back, which is good. Alright, I think I managed it this time, because I got out to the deer fast enough. Okay, close. And with that, 9 minutes until burned, let's just take it.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, so. Right, there's all that. How much time's left on the fire? 2 hours? We've got some sticks. I want to keep the one fire on me, or the one book on me, rather. 42 minutes until ready. I am tempted to go and chop up that cedar limb outside. I've got this cedar firewood right here. If I look around for a bit, I may well just be able to find enough firewood once I'm fully warmed up in a second here. I might be able to just find enough sticks in areas I haven't searched yet just to keep the fire going that way. I've got daylight, I've got good weather. All I need is for the fire to keep going, and then I can sleep all night and recover a good amount of condition. Then I'll feel really comfortable setting out and just letting momentum take over a little bit. And I'll even have some food waiting for me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm warmed up. Let's go down, say, first of all, hang on. Let's drop some heavy stuff. I'm going to drop that steak as well, so I can move a little faster. Should have done that sooner, to tell you the truth, but it helped wear me out, which is a good thing. I need to be fully rested, or fully exhausted, in order to rest up and regain a lot of condition in one solid sleep. Again, the key ingredient is just to make sure that when I do that, that I have a fire that will not go out in the middle of the night, because we definitely haven't experienced that recently in this series, have we? Oh no. I have no personal experience with that on YouTube, ever. I've never let that happen. Certainly not in the past handful of episodes. Oh no. And so there are some sticks up in there. I saw that. Right, I'm going to be careful about my condition. All right, I see some over there. Those are mostly branches. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was really hoping for more of a windfall of just sticks, not branches, but okay, this is decent. The thing is, each stick is only 10 minutes. So this is going to be a challenge, no matter which way you slice it. And I feel like that bear is going to come right over that ridge. I feel like I'm walking right into the bear's patrol path. And I'm definitely abusing my remaining time. Alright, tell you what, since I need to regain some condition, and I've got a stim, let's use this. This is going to exhaust me when it wears out, but that gave me some condition back. There's even a cattail I can grab. Nice. That was not part of the plan, but I'll take it. swing up here really quickly and grab these sticks. Hey, bunny. There might even be birch bark.
I can't feel my hands.
Not one piece of... Oh, wait. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Ooh, okay. Well, that worked out quite well. All right, and there goes the stem. We got some birch bark. We're going to lose a hint of condition, I think, maybe. We're going to be back within range of the fire in like a second or two here. There it is. I know. All right, so now we're fully rested. Or not fully rested, we're fully exhausted. There I go again. Mixing up my words. You know what I meant. All right, so these are both cooked. Let us add all of that. Actually, a pretty decent length fire, if I do say so myself. Now, I would like the birch bark tea. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to prepare that. We're going to prepare that, because that's going to reduce our encumbrance a little bit too. I think I can prepare a couple of those. Yes, I can. I had 48. I think it takes 24 rose hips, I believe. 24. All right, there's that. Let us cook some birch bark tea and cook some rosehip tea. Now I'm going to pass time until that's ready. And take it. And take that. And pick both of these up. And I can supposedly sleep now for 6 hours. I'm going to drink that tea and I'm going to do it. Now, we're not going to fully recover our rest from this, but the key objective is to get some of that condition back that I was mentioning. Do I hear an aurora? Ooh, I do hear an aurora. And we have recovered a bit of condition. We're above 2/3 at this point. 21 minutes remaining on the fire. You know what? I'm just going to slap this piece of cedar on the fire. Keep it going. And we're going to step outside and enjoy this moment. Just for a second. Wonder what I'm hearing. Oh, that's what's buzzing. It's the lights in the ceiling. I'm hearing these noises and it's making me really paranoid. But okay. We still have an hour and 20 minutes left on the fire. We have lots of... the thing is, I still need to go out and make sure that this... Well, one thing we could definitely do is break down this crate. And that crate's already been broken down, so it's really just the crate that's left that I can get for firewood. So, let's break that down. I want to be very careful about where I go right now. So we've got an aurora. Going to be a very interesting next episode, I'll tell you that much. But, okay, yeah, hang on. Let's eat that. While I step away, I'm going to need to stop this episode in a second, but I want a good excuse to do it. as I hiccup. Okay. Now, when we're back behind... Yeah, I don't want to wander randomly too much. But when we're back behind the shed, we still get the heat of the fire somewhat. I've heard that there are some new Aurora-specific lines. I'm kind of curious about that. But I'm going to wander up this direction really quickly because I might, maybe, perhaps... be able to find some sticks. Or maybe some wolves, who knows. This isn't terrifying at all. Why would you be terrified right now? That doesn't make any sense. There's nothing at all disconcerting about this situation. Nothing whatsoever. Yay. Alright, well, no sticks up here. Or if there are sticks, I sure as hell don't see them. So we're going to wander back down this direction. Yeah, we're kind of out of wood for the fire, and that makes me really nervous. I don't like it. I could break down some of the branches nearby. I could bite the bullet and break down a limb, and I would almost certainly have enough fuel to keep it going for the remainder of the night. But I don't know. We're going to close this for a moment. So this is almost boiled. Let's go ahead and drink this. Is this a new track? I just haven't heard it. I don't think it's new. It just sounds epic. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and... It's not the most fuel-intensive approach. How long would this take? 45 minutes? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that idea. Hang on. There might be a branch this direction. I can break these down little by little. And I mean, 3 sticks. Wow, listen to those trees, man. Oh, crap. You see that? That's an Aurora wolf. This might be the end of the series. What are you doing, buddy? Wolf behavior is so jacked right now.
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Whew. Okay. Well, that was a close one. Yeah. Got an hour, 51 minutes left on the fire. Almost died by an Aurora wolf. I'm gonna sleep for an hour, just to make a save point, because we've got to stop this episode. The Aurora, I think, is still going to be going when we wake up. There could very well still be a wolf outside when I go back outside. It's still the middle of the night. We have 45 minutes left, or 48 minutes left on our fire, and we need to get more fuel for it. So, yeah. Next episode. Gonna be tomorrow. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to want to tune in for that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along. Again, new episodes every day at 1 p.m. Eastern. Comments always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.